fagialachi. Shake for daddy. Give it fagialachi. Shake for daddy, yeah. Fagialachi. Shake for daddy. Fagialachi. Word, see the money that they come now. Everybody want to know now. Everybody want you know. Everybody on your own no.
We're active, man. It's school living, man. Bro,
So
back on
you will be talking about responsibility.
yeah, responsibility, man.
Responsibility in which aspect?
Generally, man. We're talking about responsibility generally. And what I'll say is, what do you think about responsibility? You go first. I'll say what I think about responsibility.
I'll go first and you go second.
Yeah, just
Um,
briefly, nothing strong.
Talking about responsibility,
Do you see yourself as a responsible person?
I feel like responsibility has to do with a particular person. First of all, who define the word responsibility.
Yeah. What do you
So
think about it?
it is your duty, the duty
Yeah.
you play
Yeah.
in a particular role, being it a firm, family, or whatever. It's a particular role you play.
Yeah.
So when I want to talk about responsibility on my own,
Yeah.
if we talk about
Okay.
responsibility when it comes to family aspect,
Yeah.
yeah, as a man, as a woman, you have your own part you play in your family. Being you a girl or a boy, especially when you're a first son or a first daughter, you have your own responsibility to carry, or responsibility in the aspect of your work, your working place.
So do you consider yourself a responsible guy?
I'm a responsible guy, responsible in the state of whereby there are things I don't actually do, which people expect me to do. Not in a bad way, in a good way. For example, when you see me, people always want to be like, this guy is a bad boy. He's not responsible. He's a womanizer, playboy, all those kind of stuff. But I'm actually a responsible person, of which I know myself and I know the kind of things that suit my kind of person. So for me not to be able to hurt myself, health-wise or heart-wise, or heart-wise. So I'm a responsible person when it comes to whatever I'm doing. I try to
So
be logic.
name five things that you're responsible for.
I'm responsible for myself. I'm responsible for my family. I'm responsible for my friends that I choose.
You're responsible for your choices.
Yeah, I'm responsible for my friends that I choose, because if I'm into you, then I'm into you. Then I'm responsible for anything that you want to do freely. I'm open to do anything I want to do with that person freely. So whatever to you, you see it as, this guy is doing too much. No. I love you, and whatever you're doing, I want to make sure I put in effort to make sure that this thing is going. So I take it as a responsibility to
Show
myself.
up for your friends.
Yeah, to show up for my friends, to be able to push my friend forward and not backwards.
That's
Yeah.
dope, man. That's very,
So
very dope.
I'm responsible for my family when it comes to taking care of them, and I'm responsible for myself also, to making sure I don't make the wrong decision. I've made too many wrong decisions. I've taken too many risks. So I want to take full responsibility of myself to make sure I'm able to put these things in place, so
Just
I will not
from our-
fall out of the ladder.
From our life now, what is one thing you think that we could be more responsible for, or that we're not showing when it comes to that thing? It's like, okay, how about people just be more responsible for this kind of stuff? For instance, I'll ask you a quick question now first. In many relationships, some ladies think that a guy is responsible for their welfare. Relationships. In a family, for instance, some people think that they're responsible for their parents' welfare.
Okay,
Some other
yeah.
people feel like it's the other way around. The parents are responsible for the kids' welfare. In society in general, some friends think that, oh, I'm responsible for how my friends, helping my friend, maybe protecting my friend in some way. And some people feel like, man, it's not their responsibility. So, what would you say about that? Like, where do you think?
Responsibility is a choice. It's a personal choice you make for yourself. You
You
understand?
think in all cases?
In all cases, first of all, when it comes to family, let's start from family. It's not like a must that you must do something for your parents. It's not a must that you must do something for them.
Yeah.
It's not a mandatory like if you don't do it, they are going to kill you for it. Nah, it's not a must. It's your choice because of choice has to connect with love. It's your choice based you love them and you actually want to see them do more and you have these feelings in you whereby they have really tried for you, they have really worked for you, and you really want to actually see them grow, or you really actually want to see them do better.
Yeah.
You understand? Then when it comes to relationship, I would say it's a choice for the guy to choose whatever he wants to do for the girl. It's not a compulsory stuff. It's not a salary based relationship. Relationship is not based on salary. We are not doing salary here, you understand? It's a choice for the guy to say, okay, I don't want you to work, or I want to invest in you so you can be able to open your shop and work as a girl and be your own boss, be your own CEO. But it's not a must that he will take responsibility of what the lady can do for herself. Because if you want to put it like is a rule or is a law that the guy must take that responsibility of the girl. No, the responsibility is for the family of the girl to take care of. And if you're a girl and you really know yourself, you actually have to buy this pride for yourself, of which you can take care of yourself. You don't need any man to take care of you. So when any man is coming, whatever they are doing for you, it's based on their own choice. You understand?
What of a marriage?
In marriage is also a choice.
No.
Bro, it's also a choice because there are some people that
I strongly disagree, bro.
there are some people that in when they actually get married, they don't do anything for their wife. They don't do anything. They rather do it for their side chick.
No, you have to
So
respect.
it's
You have
not-
to- you have
it's
to
not-
respect
it's
for
not
your
a-
wife
it's-
and
no.
kids, bro.
It's a choice. You must take care of your family. You must take care of your
So
wife.
it's
You
not.
must take care of your
It's an
children.
obligation at that level. It's not. It's not a choice.
It's an obligation, but there are people that do not do it.
So they make the choice not to
So-
be responsible.
Sometimes you see the wife or maybe the family member will be like they have to remind the husband that you have to be doing this for your family now. It's your responsibility. Some people don't know that is their responsibility. Some people do not know that it's their responsibility in marriage to take care of their wife and their children. They see it as like they are still single. That is why this marriage of a thing is really, really deep. It's so deep. We are not married yet, but from the experience of what we have seen so far, we've been able to understand the cause of all these things. Especially when the guy that has the wife is not well trained, is not home trained. You don't know how to handle a lady, you don't know how to handle family issues. So it's become a problem for the family in general. You understand?
So 5 things that we're responsible for. We're responsible for our health. We're responsible for
Ourself.
ourselves.
So if you say ourselves, health comes and every other thing comes
Yeah.
in place.
Our career. We're responsible for our career. We're responsible for our friends. We're responsible for what we choose to do with our life, which is still like our career choices. We're responsible for our relationships, which is still our friends. We're responsible for our outcome, what our life turns out to be. Bro, man.
And sometimes,
Out,
so many people get to put their responsibility. Let me not use the word put. They force their personal responsibility on the other person.
oh, is it?
they force their responsibility on other people.
How do you mean?
Yeah. Let's take for example, you are in a relationship, for example. A lady will want to. Which word will I use? Should I use what's this word? Should I use what's this word? Manipulate.
Okay.
They tend to manipulate you, especially if you have the weak mind as a man. They try to manipulate you to make you feel like it's a must that this is your
Yeah,
responsibility.
they demand this from you like it's their right.
Yeah, is thank you. That's the word I wanted to use. Like, is their right? Like, you must do this thing, and if you don't do it, they gossip you with their friends outside. Or if it's a social media kind of girl, she take it to social media and want to let everybody know. I once have a useless S that don't like to take responsibility, blah 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 shit, you know. Yeah, they take it like that, and it will be like, now you being the weak guy in heart, you feel like, oh, you're actually the one that is the fault.
You'll be
You didn't do your
guilt
yeah,
tripped.
and you start feeling the depression and all that. So maybe if you want to have another relationship, you try to want to impress the other person. So it's a forced thing. You intend to force it out, of which is the problem.
Is there something that you hate being responsible for? That you don't like that you're. You don't,
I hate
You don't
I
like
hate
that's your responsibility.
I hate faking responsibility. When it comes to my friend, when it comes to my family, I hate faking responsibility. If it is not in my shoes, I would not like to stress myself to do it. But because the moment I stress myself to do it, I'll start going off balance.
Me, I hate to be responsible for my phone. I hate to
For
be
your
responsible for my phone.
Phone,
Yes. I hate to be responsible for even like belongings that are more than like a few number of belongings. I hate to be responsible for it. Those things as soon as like you have so many clothes and you have to know all of them and figure out where they are or what they are doing. I mean that's not part of. I don't like to be responsible for those kind of things. I like to just know like maybe I have like 3, 4 clothes or whatever, or when I want to use them, I know the
yeah,
ones.
you know what you want.
I see what I want to use, or it's just. But to be thinking that maybe I have these number of. I don't like it. I don't like the responsibility for my phone. Sometimes I don't want to pick the phone. I don't even hate that I have to go out with it every time. Yeah, so sometimes I feel like those things. In fact, that's the first thing that made me think about responsibility. Because sometimes you feel like, damn, I want to go out and I don't want to go with my phone.
You just
But
wanna
I'm
go
responsible
with
for this phone, and I'm like, damn, no, I can't be responsible. In fact, sometimes I just go out and I'm like, Kai, no, I'm not responsible for this guy. I'm not responsible for this guy. It's as like I pull those weights. I hate to be responsible for a chain. That's why I have a light chain. Because when I put a big chain, after some time, I'm like, damn, why do I have to? This is like so much work on me.
You want to be light.
I hate to be responsible for watch. That's why quickly I will pull it off as soon as I get the chance. But things like these ones that are not, I don't feel bothered about. Those ones is easier for me. But I discovered that most things that I hate to be responsible for is really material things, some kind of things. I don't want to have to. That's why someone like me, I'll have cars, but car is never my interest. I hate to be responsible for a car. I hate to be responsible for the fact that you have to go and afford a car, you have to go and wash the car. When the car is spoiled, you have to take it to. You have to go and
all that.
you have to go and you have to worry about.
That's where your PA comes in.
Yeah.
To make sure that everything.
Yeah, you worry about who steals your car. So it's like the more things I get, the more responsibility I feel towards them. So it's like, okay, I'd rather just be cool. Anything I want to go and do. If I want to drive a Lamborghini today, let me just go and pick it up, rent it, leave it back with the person. And if I want to go and do this one today, let me just go and do it and leave. I
You
feel
don't want
like
stress.
yeah, I feel like a lot of it is a form of you really don't want to be attached to something so much that you have to think about, like house. Even just buying a house and just keeping it somewhere that you have to always go back there. I don't like that kind of responsibility. That you're just having somewhere that you always go there. Because if you have a house that you have, you always have to come back there. You always clean everywhere. Make sure. You see why part of the reason why I like hotels very well. I don't want to worry about arranging things. I don't like that responsibility. But in the hotel, you can just come in, you do what you want to do, you go out. Everything
really
is
want to
handled.
clean and everything.
Yeah, that type of thing. The things I feel like I want to be responsible for is I want to be responsible for like recording, making music, doing these kind of things, chilling, work, but in the sense, the kind of work that you don't have to be bothered about too many factors. We come, we do what we want to do. We're very involved. This kind of responsibility is sweet. It's like we're involved, but many other things I notice that damn, I really don't want to be responsible for this, man. Like this is like a weight. This is like a it's like a weight. It's like, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Want this.
So anything that is going to like cause that burden,
That
you
would,
just
yeah, that would cost. That would take a space of my brain where I have to worry about taking care of it after purchasing it, after getting it. It continues. Like the car. I think car is almost like the perfect example because when you have a car, in fact, I hate to be responsible for driving. That's how crazy it is. That you're driving
actually have
and in
phobia
the
for
road,
driving.
yeah, and you're in the road and you're worried about hope accident is not. I don't like that
Or
responsibility.
worry about having
Let's not make
getting
that-
fines and all that.
No, I don't want those type of stress, bro, man. But I think there's a good side to it because then it makes you manage your life to you have a more simple life, a more enjoy. You don't have to worry too much about too many things that if somebody's car is not right now, the person is really, really worried to go and I need to fix my car. Let's say somebody breaks the glass or something. For you to come and pull the car like this, it's almost like when you see your phone, the skin is cracked. You cannot always just say it's nothing. I mean, you want to fix it. If something happens, you worry about those things. They're like your babies.
And again, financially, when we're talking about the car, financially, when you're not ready for that responsibility to fix the car, it becomes a problem to you, especially when you are using the car to do your daily ones. And you are not ready yet that, oh, today I'm going to spend money on this car. And all of a sudden, the
All of
car
a sudden
gets
something
spoiled.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand like a perfect.
It's crazy, bro. Bro,
So when it comes to relationship, like you asked, do you think it's actually the responsibility of the guy to? Do you think is a responsible must? Let's put it that way. Do you think it's a responsible must that the guy has to do everything for the girl, pay rent, and even put them under salary, monthly salary?
not everything. I think it depends on his strength and the understanding between him and the girl. But personally, if it goes by start, if it starts doing that off rip, I wouldn't support that necessarily because I feel like you really need to fuck with somebody at a level that you guys are really, really guys. I'm talking even with females that when you're doing something for them now, you're doing it because you really, really fuck with the person and you know the person fucks with you, rather than you're trying to buy the person's interest.
And buying is going to cost a lot.
You know, you pay for life, man. You never you never outgrow paying, man. That's a crazy thing, you understand? So once you look at it from that angle, you know that okay, I don't do anything for this person initially. I don't have to be responsible for her rent, but after some time when you see that this person is cool, this person and you really like you understand the contribution the person has to the whole situation.
Okay.
It doesn't mean anything to be a blessing to the person.
So I think we've actually because we are trying to manage our time.
God bless you, man.
Yeah, so I think we have actually touched on the responsibility part. So I think everyone out there have their own opinion on responsibility.
Yeah, they should tell us things that they like to responsible
So
for.
whatever we have said here is our own opinion.
Yeah.
So if they have their own opinion, they can easily just drop it on the comment section and still let us know on their own opinion.
Yeah.
And we are out here in a nice cozy environment. We're just having our gist, having our thing, doing our thing. And today, Kish decided to go for salad. I don't know why.
We're going to eat swallow right now.
I don't know why, but he's going for salad, of which the Kish I know likes swallow very well. So he's taking the responsibility to go for gym and eat healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's taking the responsibility. 2026 taking responsibility to eat healthy.
Yes.
But that does not mean we are going to avoid swallow because it's a tradition, you know.
You should tell us where things. You guys have to tell us where things that you like to be responsible for. Outside being responsible for your mama, your dad, or your children,
your girlfriend or
there's
whatever.
other things you don't. Let's for our case now. I said I don't like to be responsible for phones, cars. He doesn't like to be responsible for driving. What other things that you guys don't like to be responsible for?